Over the course of the first half of the season for the Quinnipiac men's ice hockey team, a lot has been talked on the defensive side in the goalie controversy between Keith Petruzzelli and Evan Fear and who deserves to get the start in between the pipes. However, offensively, this is a Bobcat team that's really struggled. Even though they're fourth in the ECAC Hockey Conference in shots with over 400, they're seventh in goals per game with just over 2. They're fourth in penalty minutes, eighth in the penalty kill, third in power play opportunities, and yet seventh in power play goals, which is kind of crazy when you think about it, considering that this is a Bobcat team where last year offense was no problem for this Bobcat team, especially with underclassmen such as Wyatt Bongiovanni and Odin Tufto. However, we haven't seen the same production from guys like Odin Tufto, William Falstrom, and even upperclassmen such as Alex Whalen. Falstrom, Tufto, and Whalen have only combined for 5 goals this season. And if the Bobcats are going to look to make a playoff push in the second half of the season, they're going to need more offensive productivity from these 3 players. Wyatt Bongiovanni has been doing well, leading the team in goals with 6, as well as Nick Germain, but the Bobcats are just going to need to accumulate more depth on the offensive side. Since it's the holiday season, the Bobcats still have 17 days until they hit the ice again against Princeton, who is one of the bottom teams in the ECAC Hockey Conference this year. The Bobcats will also face Dartmouth and St. Lawrence, 2 teams who they can definitely beat over the course of the winter break. And it'll be a good start for the Bobcats to hopefully finish on a high note in the second half of the season. But the only question is, will they? This offense has certainly struggled, so it's not going to be too surprising if their offense continues to struggle throughout the second half of the season. But don't be surprised if some of first years, such as Skylar Brindamore and Ethan Lay, start to really contribute on the offensive side for this Bobcat team.